Yo, what's good, YouTube? Hope you guys are doing well today. And today we're going to do another episode of the price range. We're going to focus on the price range of 20,000 to 40,000 coins. In the previous episode, we actually focused on 10,000 to 20,000. So if you haven't watched that, go watch that. Follow those methods, get to around 40,000, and then come watch this one and you can follow this one. Now, I don't know how long this video will be. We'll cover a couple of methods, the most effective ones with 40,000 coins, and hopefully it's not going to be too drawn out. So the first and most important thing that you can do now is you can purchase players that are more expensive. However, if you do this, you can probably only do it with 1 to 2 players at a time, which I do and don't recommend at the same time. The reason why I do recommend it is because you can find more of those players at a bargain rate. Let's take, for example, Wayne Rooney. His going rate right now is about 38,000 coins. At the beginning of the year, he was going for 150,000 or so, maybe even more. So being that his going rate is about 38,000, what we're going to try to do is always look for him at a bargain rate. Every day, we're going to go and try to look for him and see if he's at 33,000, and we're going to try to sell him for 38,000 to make a nice bit of coins there. So that's one thing you can do. The reason why I don't recommend it is because let's say you do find that bargain. Let's say you put him on the auction house and he doesn't sell for a whole day. Then you don't have any coins really to do anything with. You're sitting on about 5,000 coins remaining and you don't have much to do there. So that's why I prefer the same thing we did in the 10 to 20k thousand video, but you can do it with a larger magnitude. Now, a lot of people call this price fixing. However, this isn't price fixing for this specific reason. What we're doing is we're going to try to find players at a bargain rate and selling them for the market price. We're not just going to buy every single player on the market and then putting them up at a raised price. That's not what we want to do. So let's take, for example, a player that we used in the previous episode. We took Fernando Torres. We looked through him. We found him at a bargain. And if you don't know how to find players at a bargain, go look at my video that's entitled, I think it's FUT 13, How to Make Coins, an Easy Method Revisited. It's probably the most viewed video on my channel. If you look at that video, it really shows you how to incorporate the 5% EA tax and always aim for that 1,000 coin profit every single time. Now, again, going back to Torres, Torres is going for pretty cheap now compared to what he was going for at the beginning of the year. He's going for about, I would say, 5,000 coins, maybe a little bit more. I mean, his average price is 5,000 coins depending on his formation, but if you go in the 4-1-2-1-2, he'll probably go for about 8,000 coins. Now, let's say we have 40,000 coins. Now, here's what I would do. I would throw out the formation at this point. I would specifically target one type or a couple. You know what? Let me rewind that. I wouldn't throw away the formation completely. I would stick to about 3 formations, the 4-2-3-1, the 4-1-2-1-2, and the 3-5-2. In those formations are the only Torres that I will buy. And I'll buy them at a bargain rate, and I'll buy as many of them as possible, and I'll sell them for, even if it's 300 coins profit, guys. Here's what we want to do with 40,000 coins. We want to flood the market with as many players as we can and spread our coins out. We don't want to just sit on 40,000 coins. That's the worst thing you can do. If you have 40,000 coins, right before you go to bed, you're going to invest every single penny into a player, into multiple players, that is, and there's 3 leagues you can focus on. You can focus on the BPL, the Bundesliga, and the Serie A. The La Liga as well, you can focus on that, but that's more players with Ronaldo and Messi and stuff. I don't think to be honest with you guys, I haven't seen a lot of La Liga teams this year. Not sure really why. I mean, it's a great league, obviously a lot of good players, but I don't really run into many La Liga teams. I run into more Bundesliga and Brazilian teams more than anything, and that's why I always say, if you're going to invest and trade, you got to stick to the formations and the leagues that are most popular this year. Obviously, the Brazilian players are always popular. You can always trade with Brazilian players. In my opinion, if you're really struggling trading, focus on Brazilian player trading because everybody makes Brazilian teams on Ultimate Team. You guys know that. But in any case, that's what you can really do with the 40,000 coins that you have. Now, I know a lot of you guys are saying that the consumable method does not work anymore. It does work. It's just not as effective as it used to be because no one is opening packs. Remember, I told you guys to do it as much as possible during Team of the Season, and I get tweets out every day from people making over 1 million coins during the Team of the Season era or phase that we had. During the Team of the Season phase, and they tweet me out thanking me every day, and I say, you know what, no problem, I'm glad I can help. So that's really what to focus on with 40,000 coins, guys. You can either focus on one player and try to trade him and make a couple thousand coins, or you can go back to the methods you used in the 10 to 20,000 coins and flood the market with as many as you can buy. Again, I always use Fernando Torres, but you can use a lot of other players in the BPL, the Serie A, or the Bundesliga. Those are the 3 leagues I really recommend that you focus on. Again, I can go on through a list of players. You can use Suarez, you can use Cavani, even though he transferred, you stick with the Napoli version. You can use Samir Nasri is another good one. There's a lot of players you can use. Don't focus on just Fernando Torres. This is just an example I'm using for you guys. So what I recommend is go to foothead.com. Go and search through as many players as you can. Look at their average price. Write them down. So let's say Fernando Torres, 5,000, Samir Nasri, 5,000, whatever. Write them down. Get a nice list of about 10 players and then go out, look for them. Try to find them at a bargain rate. Sell them and do it with as many players as possible. If you can do it with 10, 15 players at a time, keep flipping your coins every single day, every single night. I guarantee you in about 4 or 5 days' time, you'll double your coins with ease. So hope that helps. If you guys have any questions for me, leave it in the comment section below. We'll focus on other price ranges in the next video, so we'll probably go to 40 to 80,000, etc., etc., and we'll go from there. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you guys want to see FIFA content, hopefully on a daily basis this week again, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I mean, what else you gonna do? Catch you guys all tomorrow. Later.